guys, and welcome back to Everyday English Practice Series with me, Teacher LaShawn. Well, the last time we were talking, we were looking at a family tree, right? I think for a couple of lessons, we've been looking at family trees. We looked at the boys, we looked at the girls, right? We learned about brothers and fathers and mothers and sisters, okay? Do you remember all of those terms? All right, if you don't remember, then this would be the time to go back and look at those other videos, because that way you'll understand some of the terms that we use to describe the roles that many of our family members have, okay? Right now, we're going to take a little quiz just to see how much you remember. Don't worry, and like I said, if you're not comfortable, then now would be the time to go back and just review some of those videos to help you out a little bit. All right, are you ready? All right, well, let's go. Okay, so here is our family tree. And right here you see this is our friend. His name is Archie, okay? Everyone in the family tree now has a name. So let's see if we can say some of those names. I'll say it and then you can repeat it, okay? Robert, Robert. Joy, Joy. Over here to the left we have Tara, Tara. Peter, Peter. And to the right, we have Nicole, Nicole, and Travis, Travis. Okay. Down here, we have Paxton, Paxton, right? Because that X, Paxton. Next to Paxton, we have Faye. Faye. Of course, in the middle, we have Archie. Archie. Next to Archie, we have Lucy. Lucy. And finally, we have Blake. Blake. Okay, so I'm hoping that you were able to pronounce those names properly. I know depending on where you are from, you probably haven't heard some of those names before, and the pronunciation can be a little difficult, but that's okay. You keep practicing, okay? So over here, you notice that we have some questions. And the first question we have is, who is Robert? Who is Robert? So when we're asking the question, we're focusing on Archie. Okay, so they're really asking, who is Robert to Archie? Who is Robert to Archie? What do you think? Remember some of those terms that we used? Those roles that we use? I'll give you a little clue, all right? I'll give you two. Is Robert Archie's uncle, or is Robert Archie's grandfather? What do you think? I feel like I can hear you yelling it out. Okay, well, if you said that Robert was Archie's grandfather, then you would be right. I'm going to type it here only so that you can see it, because I think if you see it, it's a lot easier to remember. So we'll say number 1 and we'll put grandfather. Grandfather, okay? Let me move it out of the way. There we are. Okay. All right. So we know for number 1, Robert is Archie's grandfather. All right. What about number 2? Who is Joy? Who is Joy? Well, Joy is right next to Robert, and Joy is who? Do you remember those girl terms? Right? Again, I'll give you another hint. Is Joy Archie's mother, or is Joy Archie's grandmother? Do, 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 do. What do you think? Archie's mother or Archie's grandmother? I'll give you a few seconds. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, if you said that Joy was Archie's grandmother, then you would be right. So Joy, and I'll type it here, Joy is Archie's grandmother. Grandmother. Okay, what about number 3? Who is Tara? So Tara is over here in the blue, and she's wearing glasses like me. Who is Tara to Archie? What do you think? Okay, well, if you still want to think about it a little bit, that's fine. Pause the video, but I'm going to give you the answer. If you said that Tara was Archie's aunt or aunt, then you would be right. Tara is Archie's aunt. Some people say aunt. I say aunt. All right, so it depends on who you've been around and where you live. All right, so Tara is Archie's aunt or aunt. What about number 4? Who is Peter? Now, Peter is next to Tara. And so Tara, we know, is Archie's aunt. Who is Peter to Archie? All right. That's we have a television show here called Jeopardy. So whenever they were getting ready to, they asked a question, they would play that music in the background. Okay, well, time's up. Who is Peter? Again, you can pause the video if you still want to think a little bit, but Peter is Archie's uncle, right? So if you said that Peter was Archie's uncle, you would be correct because Peter is married to Tara. And if Tara is Archie's aunt or aunt, then Peter is Archie's uncle. We'll type it here. Okay. All right. All right. Well, number 5. Who is Nicole? Who is Nicole? Well, here's Nicole, the green shirt and the brown hair. What do you think? So Robert was Archie's grandfather, Joy is the grandmother, Tara is Archie's aunt, and Peter is Archie's uncle. Who is Nicole? Pause the video, and if you need to think a little bit, but Nicole is Archie's mother. Yes, Nicole is Archie's mom. All right. So if you said mother, then you are correct. If you said mother, if you said mom, if you said mommy, any of those will work, okay? Nicole is Archie's mom because she is connected right here, okay? Who is Travis? Travis is next to Nicole. All right. So now if you think about it, remember Tara and Peter? Tara was next to Peter. Tara was Archie's aunt or aunt. Peter is Archie's uncle. Nicole now is next to Travis. Nicole is Archie's mother. Travis is, what do you think? I feel like, again, I hear you screaming it. Travis is, of course, Archie's father, right? So Nicole is his mother and Travis is his father, all right? Okay, so what about number 7? Who is Paxton? Who is Paxton? We have Paxton down here with the glasses on. What do you think? We know that Paxton is a child. He is a boy. And he's under Tara and Peter. So who could he be to Archie? All right, well, if you said that Paxton was Archie's cousin, then you would be correct. Paxton is Archie's cousin. Okay. All right. It's a lot. Like I said, if you need to pause the video or stop the video now and go back to the other videos where we talked about the roles, then go ahead. You can do that because that might help you a bit more, and then come back to this video for practice. Okay. All right. And what about number 8? Who is Faye? Now, Faye is next to Paxton and under Tara and Peter. So who is Faye? Well, if you said that Faye was also Archie's cousin, then you would be correct. So remember, if you're a boy, you can be a boy cousin. And if you're a girl, you would be a girl cousin. Okay? They're both the same word for cousins. What about Lucy? Who is Lucy to Archie? Lucy is over here right next to Archie. And she's also, now she's not under Tara and Peter, but she is under Nicole and Travis. What do you think? Who is Lucy? I'll give you a clue. It's going to be a girl, one of the girl names, one of the girl roles from one of our videos. So if you can remember some of the girl roles, like mother, like those roles, then you'll know who Lucy is. All right, well, who is Lucy? Lucy is Archie's sister. So if you said sister, then high five to you. You're doing a great job. High five. So let's answer our final question. Who is Blake? Who is Blake? So again, Lucy is next to Archie, and we know that Lucy is Archie's sister. Who could Blake be? Well, it's a boy role, and if you said that Blake was Archie's brother, then you would be absolutely correct. So great job. Well, I hope you did well on this quiz, and if you didn't, that's okay. You can always go back and practice. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about family members, okay? So we all have family members that we can describe. Here we have a person describing his uncle, all right? So let me read it first. I love my uncle. He is my mother's brother. He is 65 years old. He was a police officer, but now he does not work. He is always happy. I smile and laugh a lot with him. Okay? So here, this person was talking about one of his family members. Who is he talking about? Who is he talking about? Right, he's talking about his uncle. What is his uncle's name? What is his uncle's name? All right, well, if you said his uncle was Michael, you're right. So he's talking about Uncle Michael. So what did we learn about Uncle Michael? Who is Uncle Michael? Right. Well, we know that an uncle would be someone's brother or brother-in-law, right? That's how they become your uncle. Here, we know that this is his mother's brother. His mother's brother is his uncle. How old is Uncle Michael? How old is Uncle Michael? Well, if you said he is 65 years old, then you would be correct. He is 65 years old. What was Uncle Michael's job? What was Uncle Michael's job? Or I can ask, what did Uncle Michael do? So either one, what was someone's job? What was your job? What do you do? What was Uncle Michael's job? Right, Uncle Michael, like it says, Uncle Michael was a police officer. But now, does Uncle Michael work? Does Uncle Michael work? The answer is no, right? He was a police officer, but it says here, but now he does not work. Okay. Is Uncle Michael happy or sad all the time? Right, he is definitely happy. And he looks very happy. Here is Uncle Michael. Uncle Michael looks very happy. And he likes to smile a lot with his uncle. Okay? Okay, so I will be going live shortly. So please stay tuned and watch YouTube. Also, I am on Instagram. I will post a message to let you know when I will be going live so that we can talk a little bit more about family. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you'll have an opportunity to practice by looking at some of the other videos, including this one. All right, I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.